So we're going to kind of combine the graphical method now with an algebraic method. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. Look, here's our original graph in green, and it's an absolute value graph. Pick a point. I'm going to pick this point. You don't have to pick a whole bunch of points. Just pick one. Figure out how it's moved. This is moved to the right 2 and down, it looks like 4. So if it's moved to the right, your H value is right 2, positive 2. Your K value is down 4. Okay, so now we've got the original function, and the original function is right here. Y equals to the absolute value of X. So let's figure this out. Think about what the mapping is. Okay, we've got a y minus k equals f of x minus h. Put the values in. The values here are y minus k, which is y minus a minus 4, f of x plus, x minus, here we go, x minus 2. All right, clean it up. This is y plus 4 equals to f of x minus 2. Now do a replacement. Do a replacement on the original. So if we do a replacement of this guy, we know that the y becomes y plus 4 equals to the absolute value. There's the function. There's the replacement, x minus 2. You're done. That's it. You're absolutely done. And it works just perfectly. Take a look at this one. The original graph is a reciprocal graph. Figure out there's a point right here in the middle of them. Or you can use one of these points. It doesn't matter. And go to your new point, which has got to be out here somewhere. So if you look at that, then what you got is something that looks like this. Up 1, 2 over 1. Look, up 2, 1, 2 over 1. Look, even the one over here, this point here, up 2, 1, 2 over 1. So everything is up 2 over 1. So h equals to positive 1. K has to be positive 2. Nice. Perfect. Okay. So again, y minus k equals to the function x minus h. Throw those numbers in there. This is going to be y minus 2 equals to the function x minus 1. Now do your replacement. Your y value gets replaced by y minus 2. Your x value gets replaced by x minus 1. Now, if you wanted to write both of these kind of like in a form you can throw into your calculator, check this out. I'm going to take this guy here and go y equals to the absolute value of x minus 2, and I'll just bring the 4 over, minus 4. Done. If I want this guy to look kind of the same, all I have to do is bring this minus 2 over. So you've got y equals to 1 over x minus 1 plus 2. And it works. And if you don't believe me, I can throw any one of these into my calculator right now, and I'll show you. Watch this. Let's put that first one in. Let's put this one. Absolute value of x minus 2 minus 4. Okay, so back into the calculator we go. Absolute value is under math. Okay, we have to go to num. There's absolute value. And what was it? Let's look again. X minus 2 minus 4. Okay, here we go. Ready? X minus 2 out here minus 4. And let's graph it. Let's see what it looks like. Boom. Which is exactly what we had right there. Check it out. Okay? Same thing goes for, look at this one. Look at how ugly this is. Well, I'm going to show you a little trick here. Wouldn't it be nice to throw this right here in an actual fractional form in your calculator? I'm going to show you something that's just going to freak you out. This is worth the price of this podcast right now. Check this out. We know that this is 1 over x minus 1. I'd love to put that in as a decimal right now. Well, guess what? I'm going to go to here. I'm going to get rid of this guy right here. I'm going to go to my decimal. How am I going to do this? Well, if you hit the button alpha, this brings up all of these values right here, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. And hidden in those, the F stands for function. And no, it's not the same function as what we're figuring out here, but what's really neat here is if you hit alpha 1, look what comes up. It says n over d, which is numerator over denominator. And if you press 1, watch what happens. There's your numerator. And do you remember what your numerator was? Your numerator was 1, and your denominator was x minus 1. Check this out. You could put in 1, and then mouse down here and put in x minus 1. Oh my God, yeah. And then hit the arrow to the right, and there's your fraction. And then what was left? Oh, plus 2. Okay, I can do that. Watch this. Plus 2. Check out the graph. It's exactly what we had before. Ha ha ha. I love this podcast because I'm going to show you some cool things on your calculator this year that are going to totally freak you out. Okay, so that brings us to the conclusion of this one. Hang tough. We got some more coming your way.